Don't do that. You gotta watch me. Don't even do it like that.
What you talking about?
Don't even do it like that.
You talking about? Look, money, you stacking my racket, baby. That's what stacking my racket.
I ain't no big faces out.
You stacking my racket, baby.
I ain't gonna put it on.
Nah, I ain't got to. My corner guy. You stacking my racket. I might be inside. Nigga, I'm local.
Shut the fuck up, okay? Yo, fuck this. Yo, you know what this is, son. What's up?
You
What's
sure?
up?
Stop playing, nigga. Are you serious?
Fuck that. You look at the shining.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, come on, bro. We ain't
Hold on, chill out, though, son.
Man, nah, bro, I don't care, bro. Listen, man, yo. Anything you want, my man, you got a mouth to say your XYZ. I'm not eating up XYZ, but yo, to say you gonna bang niggas, homie? Come on, let's go shit out, man. You know what's out there, man.
It's party, son. Niggas going through something right now. You feel me? Two DBs. You know, on child support, nigga. You know what I mean? Got too much shit on my mind. You know what I mean?
Amen. 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 In the word of Tory Lane, I'm gonna do this shit one time. Amen. 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 Tell the amen, cause I love you, nigga. Amen. 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 Hybrid. Lord, hoping that he listen to me. Forgive my brother for all the evil shit he done to me. I try to love him, but he distant to me. So I praise the Lord, hoping that he listen to me. Lord, I'm hoping that he listen to me. Forgive my brother for all the evil shit he doing to me. I try to love him, but he distant to me. So I praise the Lord, hoping that he listen to me. Damn, can't believe you on some hate shit. You ask for help, but you really on some take shit. You said you love me, but you really on some snake shit. Damn, I really hope and pray that I was wrong. Then I got the drop you in and made it this song. Confusing, sitting like really nigga. But then again, you always been a silly nigga. Look, we got the same mom, same pops. When I got on, we even had the same drops. Look, I always try to make you shine. Never once you ever heard me say the word was mine. I turn around staring down the barrel of a 9. Damn, is this what it come to? I just hopped you a whip with a system that bumped too. Always stood at your right, footprints in the sand. I guess taking me down was a part of your plan. Like damn, Lord, I'm hoping that he listen to me. Forgive my brother for all the evil shit he doing to me. I try to love him, but he distant to me. So I praise the Lord, hoping that he listen to me. Lord, I'm hoping that he listen to me. Forgive my brother for all the evil shit he doing to me. I try to love him, but he distant to me. So I praise the Lord, hoping that he listen to me. Lord, we gon' keep it a buck now. Niggas running it up like we scoring a touchdown. Brother calling my name, tell me who can I trust now. Starting this hating shit cause my roadie is busted down. Now do you want a thug, nigga? It's fucked up, I gotta kill it when I love, nigga. Matter of fact, you ain't even worth a slug, nigga. I guess it's true, you must be playing with them drugs, nigga. Sick, hating on my flow, raiding my diamond signs, begging, leasing on dough. Sally throwing me shade, hating on my glow. Damn, I should've listened to the warning sign. Beside all that I gave you, you really wanted mine. Why? Lord, I'm hoping that he listen to me. Forgive my brother for all the evil shit he doing to me. I try to love him, but he distant to me. So I praise the Lord, hoping that he listen to me. Lord, I'm hoping that he listen to me. Forgive my brother for all the evil shit he doing to me. I try to love him, but he distant to me. So I praise the Lord, hoping that he listen to me. Lord.
That's the only railing like that with the triple O? It's a fact. I mean, only railing like that. What's my damn deal? See that? Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. On the star, you got east side on the side. On these, you got the 5-point star with the 5 in the middle. Everything is in the name of brotherly love, though. We ain't gonna never forget that, though. These are brotherly love hats. That's what every hat got brotherly love in the back. Every hat. Brotherly love. Every hat. Every hat.
It's good. Salute. Give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm a little slow on the takeoff this morning. Trying to get all my affairs and all this shit like that or whatever. Early. I got a lot of running around and doing a couple hours. I'm probably not going to come back till about 6, 7 o'clock. So for the next couple hours, I'm going to pre-cook my dinner. So when I get back in, it's all love. I should have showed you I was cooking. You know, a little Angus roast. It ain't a brown roast. It's like a little, about this thick, little Angus roast. Made that with a salad for tonight or whatever. You know? Oh, let me just show you hot yet. Hey, he hot. I'm being lazy. Little leftover ranch wing from last night. All right, let me set up shop now. All right. Now, I was reading the comments this morning, right? A lot of y'all dudes are shallow, man. Talking about your CK, we don't want you to do no cooking class. We want the gangster CK. This is the gangster CK. Gangsters eat too, man. I mean, like, gangsters eat too. We eat too, bro. I can't show niggas my versatility. You know what I mean? You never know. I might be trying to get married. So I might be trying to show women around the world. You know what I mean? Looking for that particular female that, you know what I mean, that can cook or something. You don't know what's going on, man. You know what I mean? You don't know. Remember, I live in a log cabin by myself in the woods. Just fucking with y'all, man. You know what I mean? But I was reading the comments, man. Yeah, dude's got to let up a little bit, man. You got one dude, yeah, you know why Jazzo was getting at you? Because he got that wildcat for you. He's supposed to. He'll hurt. All right? He ain't do nothing that nobody else wouldn't have did. All right? So cut it out. You know what I mean? I will give him this right here, though. He was 100% right, though. I supposed to been serving these suckers and on these sucker hills. Jazzo was right about that. You know what I mean? That was the part where he was telling me I didn't get it because in my mind, you know what I mean? Come on, Jazzo, he a good dude. But Jazzo crazy. So I'm like, nah, bro. He gonna tell you this. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't getting on the internet with this screaming and yelling shit. I ain't doing that. But I understand what he meant now. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta return fire on these busters. You know what I mean? So he was right about that. Yeah, no, I'm a real one. I'm gonna tell you, yo, you know what? He was right. He been telling me, yo, CK, man, listen, bro, I don't want nothing from you. I just want you to start getting at these niggas. I wouldn't do it. Shaw 120. Get at these niggas. Nitro. And I'm ignoring right now, bro. We're gonna take we're gonna take the humble route, leave it alone. So yeah, he was right about that. You know what I mean? But don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. At a certain given time or whatever, when niggas is doing some bullshit, a nigga's supposed to get at niggas. I got at niggas for niggas. I just don't put it online to tell the whole world that I got at niggas. But trust me, this nigga sitting around like, yeah, CK got at me behind my homies. All right? All inside the after hour. Yo, what you meant by that, though? No, big homie. You know, all right, stay in your place, homie. Do that shit again. I'm gonna knock your whole shit loose. Yeah, that CK. Yeah. And this nigga sitting around like, yo, it ain't no lie. You know what I mean? Who I got in behind, I'm not putting it out there. Like I said, I'm not an internet show nigga. I do shit. That's who I am. That's who I really am. You know? I'm trying to get better with the game. Look, I'm buying different gadgets to go with the game and all that. Microphones and so forth. It's a little light right here. Whoa. See, I ain't tightened it up yet because I'm still putting it together. This was the cell phone going and all that. I'm going to start doing my own little 1 and 2s, moving around and setting up shop. That's just for my personal angles because we get ready to do a new podcast. So I'm going to be needing that right there too to have my own personal records and videos so I can do my own personal edits. You know what I'm saying? For later dates. For all my shit. I mean. Shot said, fuck all those. Let go, you know. Yeah, salute. I had to put that out there, man, because you got to do. He said, CK, I'm not disrespecting you, but am I not right? Then Jazz will get out of there. Yeah, Jazz will get that Wildcat. He's supposed to. He's younger than me. You know what I mean? He's younger than me. Because guess what? I got that mad. I mean, what's that? You say, Jazzo not a gangster here vlogger, man. I keep telling y'all, man, that's your personal breakdown, man. Tell Jazzo that, man. All right? I already told you when he was in jail. They're going to get on the channel and dog him out. We don't do that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, whatever, I'm just trying to show y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas is just now starting to recognize the fact that, you know, I had an option. I just chose the bang. I had the option. I didn't have to put the work in I put in. But guess what happens if I don't put the work I put in? You know what happens? Niggas was coming up on niggas. That's why a lot of niggas don't want me up here. They feel like if I get mad at them, I'm going to tell the truth about certain things. But I don't even care no more. That was jail, man. I've been home mad years. I don't feel what y'all feel no more. You know what I'm saying? I understand the terrain. If I had to do a bid right now, it'd be the same CK. You know what I mean? Never tell, never will. Sitting down doing my bid. You understand what I'm saying? So for you young boys in my inbox, yo, you fucking with schemes and that. Yo, we on your heels to that. Nigga, get in line, man. Niggas been on my heels for years, man. They been on my heels for years. Allegedly. Jack Frost quote. You know what I mean? Come on, man. For real, man. Fact. You hear me? That's a whole fact. I'm Melvin Webb, CK. What's good, but homie? I'm back on deck. All right, that's what it is, Melvin. Salute. Right? But this ain't what I came to talk about today, y'all, right? What I came to talk about was I wanted to kind of like touch up on that T.I. and Tiny situation, man. Right? And I believe T.I. them, man. I don't really think it was no foul play. I'm just tired of people, you know, pulling the Bill Cosby and the R. Kelly on our people, man. They tried it with Russell Simmons. Eventually the truth came out, right? So now he out the way with all that shit. But T.I. said it best out of his own mouth, man. He said, yo, when me and my wife want something, we know where to get it from. He said, it ain't nobody being gagged, tied, or forced to do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I jack that, man. Right? You got to think, in every situation there's a common denominator. Or should I use the word common factor of a relationship? Will and Jada, you know, they was kind of seen publicly, openly swinging, going to swinging parties, doing so on and so forth, or whatever. You know, they don't put it that way, but they kind of admitted to it. They kind of admitted to swinging. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Oh, no, we're allowed to go out and hang with other friends. I mean, I think Jada put it more out there about having open relationships and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it's a common factor to a relationship. The question is, can you identify with that common factor? You know what I mean? I think T.I. and Tiny situation is basically living life to its fullest. Getting high, maybe stay blowing weed, you know what I mean? Among other things, you know what I mean? Because I ain't up here to bash them or get that far in their business to the point where, you know, I'm being judgmental. But what I will say is, you know, I'm kind of tired of, you know, people, because they entertainers can't live their life. Let them live their life, man. Let them live their life. Everything is, oh, so-and-so, this and that. Oh, it's snap, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, they drug somebody. They ain't drug nobody, man. Just like Bill Cosby situation. Motherfuckers was popping pills back then, getting high. Some people handle drugs and alcohol more, a little bit more. Like, I mean, They can deal with a little bit more than other people. Their tolerance level a little higher than other people. You know what I mean? A little more than other people. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But we're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? We're gonna stop getting online because this is what black people do. We get online and well, Wendy went to that shit. Fuck out of here. What crackhead bitch? Without looking at the core essence of what she actually went through, being taken advantage of, so on and so forth. A lot of it I don't agree with. Kevin, my man. And Kevin be the first one to tell you, me and Kevin stay arguing. Right? I was the righteous soldier. I was a soldier. I was the righteous one though. If I see certain shit, I spoke up. I'm not dealing with him and Wendy. They business with their business. I would never get on the internet and tell they business. People have already come at me, offering me money to tell Kevin and Wendy business. I'm too loyal for that. I'm not doing that. All right? Man, my man Les was talking night before last. That's the one who brought me to the Wendy Women Experience. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who brought me to the Wendy Women Experience. And basically team leaders, so on and so forth. You had Jay Black, who was at one point second in command. I was third. Me, Silk, Big Beans. It was a few of us. But then that role changed. I became second command under Les. Why? I was a little bit more known. Corey King, get it? Corey King come home from jail. We went around New York. We in Joe's Pub. We seeing Dipset, Jimmy and them. We seeing Joe Buttons and them. We moving around. I got some stories on Joe Buttons. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to put the man business out there because it's not my design to, put people's shit out there like that. But if I was a blogger, to the point where I was on that Wendy time, I got some stories about a bunch of people in the industry. I seen some funny style shit. I seen some real shit. I seen some corny shit. I seen some gay shit. You know what I mean? It's not my design. I'm not Wendy. Just like that. How you doing? Wendy jacked it, but Artie Life of the Party created it. I was right there for it. Like, I changed my mind. Keisha Cole song. Let's tell you, me and Manny Henley like this. Keisha Cole manager. He gives me he gave me a CD and he gave me a jumpy, a jump drive, a flash drive. I go, yo, Les, because I played my position. I didn't want to just go, yo, head cab, this and that. So me and Les said, nah, come on, Spoon. Les took me to cab. They paid your head. Manny wanted to play that. Him and Manny, Kevin and Manny had their own relationship. But at the time, Kev doing what he doing. Him and Manny, it's like fucking brothers. They cats and dogs. They cool. They make money together. They promoting them a party event together. They always arguing, these two. At the Borgata Hotel, where we had Keisha Cole, Jessica Rabbit, the little dude from B2K, Sierra. This is all stories. Check it out. You can put up the website. This is fucking I want to say 2007, 2008. We got Sierra there, the little B2K cat. Jessica the Rabbit is there. Keisha Cole. Somebody else. Jaheim. Swiss Beast was there. Cassidy. You know what I mean? And but by the way, you're Swiss, man. You owe me, Swiss. It's me, CK, nigga. Remember the security had you hemmed up? Had to tell who you was. That's Swiss Beast. What y'all doing, bro? Let them go. I don't know who they thought Swiss was. The nigga was iced the fuck out. How you not know that Swiss Beast? You know what I mean? But, they had him hemmed up. I came to his aid. You know what I mean? We've been to Jaheim, right? Jaheim. I don't know about Joe Buttons being a wild boy, though, homie. Jay Brown. I ain't say he was a wild boy, you heard? That ain't what I'm saying, brother. All right? But anyway, moving right along. So I've been around, even with T.I. You had, this is before the T.I. Little Flip. You had Little Flip, Black Al Capone, T.I., and I'm missing one other person. Somebody else. School with Scrap is the Big Daddy came. At the time, Scoob had a single out. Scoob and somebody else. And of course, Wendy, me, Kev, had a little Jamaican Crybaby there. Yeah, industry Crybaby. They were taking everybody's shit. Everybody know him. Cameron, everybody been victimized by the man. You know what I mean? Flex, everybody. Say Crybaby, everybody know Crybaby. That's my crime. You know what I'm saying? Gangster shit. He came with a little big West Coast nigga from that's how my first experience, like really moving around with West Coast niggas on multiple cities. And it was my job to go get the acts. Of course, I went to go get T.I., Black Al Capone, a little flipping them, and I brought them inside. Set them in the VIP. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a lot. I've been around a lot, man. But you don't see me online exposing people's affairs. You know what I mean? Bottom line, I had a lot of good times around, you know, Kevin Wendy. I experienced a lot of good things with them. You know what I mean? You know, she actually used to call me Spoons. And for you internet keep questioning Spoons, my rap name was Gucci Spoons. My man Puerto Rican Giz from the Bronx. Remember back in the day they had the mob name. Everybody wanted to be Gotti or Al Capone. Well, my name was Geechee Schultz. Geechee Schultz. Wow, we had a whole bunch of down south characters. Anybody that know about the Geechees from back there? They had a nigga named Schultz, Geechee Schultz from back in the day from Alabama. One of the biggest gangsters ever see America, man. People don't talk about Geechee. He was top dog. Rick Ross mentioned him. Geechee, nigga. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's one of the dudes that made being a Geechee gangster popular. So I was Geechee Schultz, a black gangster. But then my man Goose, now you be having that Gucci shit on. Your name is Gucci Spoons, nigga. I mean, why Gucci Spoon? Because I heard you talk to the female. You scoop them like ice cream, nigga. Puerto Rican Giz gave me that motherfucking name. Little small Giz, man. Not big Giz. Little small Puerto Rican Giz with the waves. Big ass tidal wave. My little man. All right? That answered your question. Nobody wasn't high and changing his name. It was a rap name that it made sense. I wore a lot of Gucci shit. I mean, I got Gucci shit in there now. I wore a lot of Gucci shit. Said, they ain't Gucci Schultz, nigga. You in New York, nigga. You Gucci Spoons, nigga. And the shit just stuck. You know what I mean? Wendy actually called me Spoons. Hey, Corey or Spoons. You know what I mean? But I was their goon doing that Wendy wearing the experience period. They ain't a lie, it's common fact. You know what I mean? I get bad, frustrated at self sometimes. You know what I mean? Because it was the time when we wanted to get all the DJs around the city because we had Little Miss Nana. So we was trying to get all the DJs around the city. Shout out to Little Miss Nana. She grown now. But shout out to Nana and her father 7-7. What's good, nigga? You know what I mean? They from Newark, 973 movement. But we had Little Miss Nana. She had the drum. I'm going to pour some of her songs up too. I can play it for y'all. You know what I mean? They said I stay sipping on something. Right? Hey, yo, this is a homie. What's the name is? Max White. All that booty spoon, all that shit. Relax with that, bro. Be easy, bro. You know what I mean? Stash was good. Salute. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shah said Geechee pertains to slaves. All right. I didn't even know that, Shah. You taught me something. But anyway, back on topic. But, you know, so I ran into a lot of good people, man. All this shit is common knowledge. You can pull it up. You know what I mean? We did we did Rose Garden with Styles P, JM Deluxe. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot of little events where we had key niggas in the rap game that came across. They gonna tell you. They was doing extra after they did a lot, Chevy Robbins and that. I mean, I said, tell you here, play this right here. They play my song. They call me Jim Star. I come 5 in the box. I'm known for eating food, even slicing the rocks. Fucking with Style P behind the stage. He's like, I gave the actual CD fucking to DMX. He made a song. He was like, I was in Harlem. I ran into that Jim Star cat, shouted me out. Because the song was hard. It was hard. You know what I mean? But I was running around. You know what I mean? I was on Doja time. I came home getting rap money, but on Doja time, man. That was Cab Soldier under Les Ness. You know what I mean? Keep it 100, nigga. You know? So, but I'm just coming home. It's 2003, and I ran with him for years. So it's 2003, and I'm starting to get my feet wet around the industry again. Remember before, I was a part of that, the MC Light campaign, Milk and Gizzards movement or whatever. They did the world, a place in New York. We popped out. Brooklyn popped out. Chubb Rock, Special Ed. Brooklyn popped out. We gooned up. Me, Tut, Glaze. It's a nigga that you don't understand. Glaze. Yeah, Glaze. Motherfucking Guy Tony. It's a bunch of us. We mobbing. We coming through. You know what I mean? And Drac. You know what I mean? We were the goons of Brooklyn. You seen us. May he rest in peace. You seen Taheem, Pig. You seen them all. Eastern York Flappers Connect. Back then, no disrespect to the Flossy, but back then, the Flossies consisted of Born Truth, Big Born Truth for them. May he rest in peace. He passed away. Heart attack. My little cousin Prom and them. You know what I mean? But then you had the Eastern York nigga, my nigga Heath and them. You know what I mean? Yo, Heath. I love you, boy. Heath, my childhood best friend. You know what I mean? Me and Heath, Rob and Stoll together. We put down together Mark Cross. You can't say Heath Corey without Mark Cross. I was able to be valid in the East because of them. When I moved to the East, back in the 80s, that's who I was under them. I was under Heath, Hellraiser. I was under them, man. You know what I mean? Fucking with them out there in the East. Only nigga from out the bush with jury on not getting robbed. We went to that Blippies on Pennsylvania, you got booked. Bottom line. I don't care who you was. You had Perry running around. Everybody ain't really get along with Perry to snap, but Perry was booking niggas doing shit. I can tell you all about Eastern York, man. You had the two light-skinned twins. You know what I mean? Off Sheffield. I mean, you had the other two light-skinned twins from out of fucking out of Cyprus. Speaking of Cyprus, shout out to my man Big Hit. You know what I mean? But I've been around, man. I've seen a lot of things, man. But even with hanging with your mans, it's a common denominator. It's the common factor in your friendship. Just like it's a common factor within your relationship. It's what makes your tick. With me and the niggas I grew up with, our common factor was robbing and stealing. T.I. and Tiny, common factor. Of course, it's man and woman, it's his wife. But to live life to its fullest and have fun, and we're going to freak off, but goddamn it, we're going to do it together. Let's not keep fighting. Remember the Floyd Mayweather situation? You know what I mean? We don't know what really took place. We don't know if Tiny really fucked them or nothing like that, but she was hanging around him. Why? Hanging with bad company. And T.I. like, goddamn it, we going to do it together. We ain't going to slip and slide around each other. We're going to slip and slide together, baby. And I respect that in him. You know what I mean? He said his wife was a beautiful person, but goddamn it, his wife was a beautiful person. Don't call it anything other than that. You know what I'm saying? It's 122 in here. I can't see the lights, but I'm assuming your dudes is motherfucking me. You're massaging that light, but hey, wax off. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta excuse me. I got the hat on. It's the reason why for this. You know what I mean? I'm getting over the sniffles, but I'm trying to sweat the last bit out. I've been quarantining. Luckily, I found I only had a cold. I thought I had the COVID monster. I'm good. You know why? I've been wearing my mask. Because I've been around people, but I've been wearing my mask. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I ain't one of them dummies standing around, bare-faced in the crowd, smoking weed, passing blunts, because I'm watching you dudes. I'm like this. Wow, COVID-19 is really taking lives, and you niggas is like this. Yeah, son. Then grab everyone, and you're going to Chicago with the shit and all that. Seen the dude do the Chicago with his girl. Bunch of COVID babies, man. Vicky West was good. I see Vicky West in the chat. Vicky West was good, my dude. But you understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, whatever, you know, it's a common fact or a common denominator in how we deal with each other, man. Think about it. Think about it, man. You know what I mean? Ever see you CK, y'all see you pictures with Billy. I knew Billy for years, man. Other niggas ain't think I know them. They're too busy running their mouth, not realizing that anything that I say behind door one, I'm going to say behind door two. Door two is in the nigga face. I say what I say, man. And I do what I do because I live, I get it how I live, man. You know what I'm saying? There go my alarm clock. Hear that? Listen, that's my alarm clock. That's the train. That bitch hit at 4 o'clock, 4:03 every morning, religiously. I'm like, yeah, it's time to get up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, let me see. At work, you putting the ass right, Vicky. Get that money, man. Yo, Vicky West, get that money, man. That money, man. And when you get through, let a nigga hold, son. All I need is 35 cents, man. I'm my bad. I need $2.35, man, to get me a turkey, egg, and cheese on a roll. Swiss cheese, to be exact, brother. You know what I mean? I'll fuck with you, Vicky. All right? Anyway, but we got to stop being so quick to convict our people. Yeah, the entertainers. You know, I was watching an interview with Charleston White and Hassan Campbell, whatever. You know, no disrespect to Charleston White, but that's an ignorant nigga, man. He said some real shit though. He said some real shit, but that is a certified ignorant Texas nigga. You know, I lived in Houston for 8 years. I know an ignorant nigga when I see one. That's an ignorant nigga. He the type of nigga, he can know he gonna lose, that boy gonna fight you. Yeah, he's just an ignorant motherfucker, man. But he's a smart motherfucker, though. Don't let his ignorance fool you to the point where you think that, you know what I mean, he just talking crazy. He's a smart motherfucker. It's the science to the shit that he do and how he say it. And he a funny motherfucker. I appreciate his conversation. I watched him yesterday. I watched some of the videos yesterday and shit. You know what I mean? I seen him before, but I breezed by it. I just thought he was a random dude. I didn't know he actually had an actual channel. So I seen the video on him and didn't really catch it until after I paid attention this time. And shout out to Charleston White, though. His views is crazy, though. You know what I mean? But like him, like me, I was raised by my mama. My pops was around for a little while, but then he was gone. And so we raised by our mother. My mother raised a bunch of wild boys, man. She had to deal with our shit, man. But she's at every fucking court appearance. You know what I mean? Kept us together. Me and my little brother playing with matches, burnt the crib down. We went to welfare hotels and all the rest of that. Mama loved it. Everything she had to do, she struggled to keep us all together. To keep our heads together. No orphanages. You know what I mean? No foster homes. You know what I mean? She stayed together, nigga. I know what it feels like, nigga, to get in line and get that welfare cheese, nigga, and the Rice Krispies, nigga. Because back then, they gave you Rice Krispies. Today, you get lucky. You get the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I just said to them, because I actually got some from Walmart. But I'm just saying, you know, I got some from Walmart. But I'm just saying, back now these days, you know, the kids get name brand cereal. Back then, we got the motherfucking crispy rice. What even Rice Krispies? Crispy rice. Flakes of corn. They gave you some generic shit. But you learned to eat that shit. You know what I mean? Because it's all we had back then. You know what I mean? So, shout out to him. I respect some of his views. Not all of his views. You know what I mean? I agree with him at the FOI situation. He talked about that. I agree with that. Like Farrakhan, like the honorable part, nah. Honorable kind of means that you're without flaw. You have flaws, but apart from that, though, I don't think he should have been saying fuck the whole, Islamic community though. That part he kind of stressing and drugging a little bit. Hassan, on the other hand, he raised some good issues. You know what I mean? He raised some good issues, but what was the common denominator, the common factor in that meeting? In that meeting, was it the comparison of the two personalities? You know what I mean? Is it the common denominator or the common factor YouTube? What was the common factor? Is the common factor everything that we deal with in life? I was watching Sarnetta yesterday. I came in, salute to the chat, boom, 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 and that. Watching Sarnetta. He had the brother up there. He was speaking, historically, but from his point of view. A lot of the views, the issues that he raised, I don't agree with. I think some of that shit was like spaced out, as we call it in flat, but the AC/DC shit. When you kind of space the fuck out, and that some of the shit you're saying is not mathematically sound. Some of the shit he was saying was mathematically sound. But what's the common factor to him being with Sarnetta? History. Historically, through trial and period, Sarnetta put in mad work to get the word and that vision across. This dude has the same angle to get the vision across. I think he's a little far-fetched, a little far to the left with it, but nonetheless, the common factor here is called history with them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. This nigga not shook wise, and they both shock jocks. Yeah, exactly 300, the Morris brother. Yeah, I mean, first let me explain something to you about the Moors, right? Right? The Moors have some benefits to them too, man. You know what I mean? I forgot what it's called. It's something that you do as a Moor. It's something that you do as a Moor, and it's something that you do as a Moor. If you're a Moor, it's something that you can do, go down to the courts, and I don't know if it gets you diplomatic immunity, but it's something that they grant you as a Moor. I got to call my man's a Moor. I got to call him. He was trying to get me to do it. Like, yo, CK, yo, listen, man. If you want diplomatic freedom or everything he was saying, breaking it down to me, whatever, he showed me documentation, whatever. I just didn't do it. Why? That's not what I do. Everything is not for everybody. I'll check it out. It sounded like it had some benefits, but I didn't see a purpose or use for it with myself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Somebody said, hello, how are you? Who's this? Mr. Garlic Man. Hello, how you doing? How you doing, Mr. Garlic Man? Whoever you are, salute, welcome to the chat. If you ain't already subscribe to the channel. Now, if that's a fact, the Moors laid down the blueprint. You're 100% right. See, her said the government can't touch them. I forget what I mean. Status correction. Yeah, status correction. So I get that. You might be right. That could be it. That could be a status correction. Islam Moore. That's his name, Islam Moore. Cosmo Bay. Bow. Salute. Salute, beloved. All right. Let me see. Who was this right here? Support your channel. Hey, yo. Hey, Stats, do me a favor. Be easy with the timing out, man. Somebody said you keep timing them out. I appreciate you, little bro. All right. Oh, that's P. Yeah, don't do that. Hey, Stats, don't time P out, man. Don't do that, man. I told y'all that's that personal shit, personal, bro. Don't do that, man. And on top of that, I don't see why y'all should have a problem. Y'all ain't never been nowhere and been in nothing. You know what I mean? You know me, little homie. You know I'm loyal. You. I stay down, but don't do that, man. That's P. I just read the name. Don't do that, man. That's an anti out of you ugly. At the end of the day, yo, this is how the game go, man. Right? We gotta start knowing our people, man. Knowing the do's, the don'ts. Everybody's not drugging everybody. Right? So let's say T.I. and Tiny did play with those women. And a couple of good guys. It's a few guys that I heard was in question. This is from my people in Atlanta. TK, they was playing with niggas and bitches. I don't know if it's true or not. Like I said, I'm not here to slander nobody, none of that. I just want to raise the issue on nobody's there at gunpoint, man. It was a common denominator that brought those people together. It could be Tamika. T.I. didn't want to say her name. It could be Tamika. You know what I mean? Getting at them, doing a little frivolous nonsense, getting at them. Because you already know a lot of Tiny problems is a direct link to Tamika. Tamika had her on all the rest of that shit. The Floyd Mayweather shit, all the rest of this shit. Trying to expose her. You know the fake friend syndrome. You know what I mean? Shit that I'm going to do right now with the online shit. And allegedly, I lined Jazzo up at a situation where I didn't know Stats and Jazzo were together that day. Stats don't know them niggas. I don't really know them niggas. You know what I mean? Me and Jazzo didn't fall out. Stats and Jazzo didn't fall out until after whatever happened at that dice game. We don't know what happened, nor do we care. But allegedly, I told some niggas that don't know me from a hole in Adam to rob little bro. Okay. Know thy people, man. Know what them dudes gonna do and what's not gonna do. This is what I would never do. I would never send nobody to rob anybody. You know why? You never know how it's gonna turn out. I can tell you go rob a motherfucker, he resists. So now he resisting and you got your hammer out. What the first thing a gun do? Give you the power of God. It makes you feel stronger and invincible because at that moment you have that heat in your hand. So you might pop him. Or he might resist and pull a Tupac and pop you. So I don't do that. I don't get involved with that. 1, 2, don't nobody in the world have anything that I want to take unless you work for the Brinks Company, Fort Knox, and that you heavily ensure that when I take it, I'm not going to starve you and your family. If I start robbing, I'm robbing all insured corporations. Bottom line. No disrespect to mother white America, but I'll get you motherfuckers. Bottom line. I'm not robbing no black person struggling in the street. I ain't robbing a drug dealer because he's selling drugs because he was struggling in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing that valuable that I want to take from anybody. Like I said, don't disrespect the white America. I'm just making it clear though. If I turn robber, if I start robbing and stealing, all you motherfuckers, the Wells Fargo's, all the rest of that shit, I'm going to get you niggas. Because I take your money, you insured. You're going to get that back off the write-off. That was a loss. You know what I mean? I'm not robbing nobody in these streets out here like that. And my common denominator, my common factor to my peers is just that. We don't rob and steal. We don't want to meet new people. When we get people hired, it's a strict confidentiality between us and the people who we get hired. Because I'm not going to put your business out there. 1. 2, I have an understanding with the company or corporation that I deal with, the way I get my money from them for providing the service. I charge them. In some cases, $106 a man. Why? Because King Management and Training Group is also like I'm just not like it is. It's an upstart tip service where I'm gonna start having people come to me. I'm working on grants right now, but people start coming to me, and I start providing labor. So in order for me to not tax you, you know what I mean? The employee did not to tax you. I'm gonna have already an understanding and breakdown from said companies to where I can charge them for providing a certain label. And the construction game is called local. Local such and such, who's known locally, say 11226 or 11224, which is Coney Island, right? They have a local representative that actually deal with certain people, corporations, politicians, ombudsmen, senators, you know what I mean? And they get a grant. Somebody get grant money for training, because some people get grant money for OSHA training, vocational training like welding, shit like that or whatever. They get grant for it. Some just have an understanding to where they get certified as a local hiring group that produce and provide labor. And when certain companies come out, especially city jobs, they'll hire you or go through you to produce the laborers. You know what I mean? They got St. Vincent's out there. St. Vincent's do it. A lot of time you'll get in partnership with St. Vincent to where if you take some of their laborers, they in turn around and train you and your staff. OSHA training, so on and so forth. Fire guard, shit like that or whatever. It's like a hand in hand. Yeah, I wash your hand, you wash mine. Both hands wash the face. You know what I'm saying? But once again, it's the common denominator in that. What's the common denominator in that? Construction, hiring, employment, education. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I do. I deal with employment and education in my real life. The YouTube is my hobby and other things, but in my real life, in my day to day, this is what I deal with. This is what I deal with. You know what I mean? I got to deal with getting people hired. I got to deal with multiple attitudes and personalities. You know what I mean? But the ends justify the means, man. Basically. You know, so as you can see, I'm trying to get into my hobby, my trade, and all that shit. Trying to learn this little gadget right here. You know, for the most part, I wore my little chicken ring. I forgot all about it. You know, yeah, I got my little thing baked out. I gotta go. I had a flat tire. I gotta go get my little flat fix. But it didn't fetch a slow leak. I just put my air pump on it and the tire stayed up all night, so it's a slow leak. I'm gonna deal with that in a little while. Got some running around to do. I found a spot down here where I'm about to do some vocational training while I'm down here. This is what y'all don't understand. CK stay in classes, man. Why? Yo, I don't want to go back to jail, man. So you're claiming you're chasing me down the city. I don't understand why. I'm always moving around, windows down when it's not cold. When it's cold, you can hear my music. I'm always playing me, Nitro Stats. I'm playing that shit all day. Niggas know my car, but I'm always in Canberra, places like that, looking for applicants. Because people go to Canberra to get their OSHA. If you don't know, you know now. You go to Canberra, they give you free OSHA classes. If you go to like the White Cough and places like that, look on the building, looking for the community center, look on the wall. They have free OSHA training. Yeah, any project that got community centers, they train for free OSHA. Let me read what you're talking about. The corner line you can see in the screen up here, it's on my left over here, so it's probably on the right to y'all. Right here inside, 917-966-0867. The calling line is somewhere around here. Let me grab it. And I'm gonna take some call or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I tell them nice, yo, because they don't be knowing. They think they be knowing shit. Or Zeke Black in here? Zeke Black, you already know what it is, man. You gotta feed the wolves, but don't forget the coyotes, baby. Coyotes on deck, you heard? For all the dudes that was hitting the calling line, thanks for your support. I got the messages. Some of y'all responded back too. Others I didn't get a chance to respond back. But nonetheless, I got the message and I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Top of the game, 212 with me.
Boy, CK, what's going on, homie?
Hey, now how you salute?
All right, hey, quick question. Is the ACIU the union or is OSHA the union?
Nah, the union is just that. The union is one thing. OSHA is just an organization put together and created by the government to teach safety throughout. The industrial field, plants, so on and so forth, because a lot of people started getting hurt, falling off of buildings, so on and so forth. This shit was created back in like I want to say like 1968 when OSHA came about. You know what I'm saying? And then the union is something different. You got like local 50, you got local 78 and shit like that. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is just pull up the different unions. You know what I mean? Like what are unions? If it's construction, what are construction unions, so on and so forth. I just say what are unions in general, and they're gonna break all this shit down. The union is something different from OSHA. OSHA is just safety treatment.
Yeah, I was on 391, so that's why I was asking.
Say that again, bro.
I was saying, on my job, I'm local 391.
Oh yeah, so that's what it is. You local 399. I don't know what that entails. I know 50 is like concrete and cement. 78 is general contracting, like masonry and sheetrock and shit like that. I don't know what y'all do with that one.
Package handlers.
Huh? Rikers Island?
No. Package handlers.
Oh, baggage handlers.
Yeah, package handlers, all over trucks, stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I feel you. I know what you do. Copy.
Yeah. All right, take care. Have a good one, man.
How you? Thanks for calling in, man. Travel safely too.
All right, you too, dog.
Yeah, man. So, but everything in life, man, there's a common denominator or a common factor, man. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to raise that issue because I was watching the T.I. video, and he didn't say that. That's my words from a conversation that I had about, the common factor. The question was actually imposed to me. Like, what you think the common factor is? And it just made me say, I'm going to raise the issue because people don't realize. Will and Jada, same thing. They was having fun. They rich. Motherfuckers are filthy rich. T.I. filthy rich. People understand. Chinese filthy rich. Right? And people don't realize that who do you do when you're rich? Either you approve, you stuck up, you don't do nothing besides screaming your butler and your maids all day, or you us young hip hop people, hip hop parents, because they're hip hop parents. Face it. And they have fun, man. They getting high, they sipping. You should always show your bottle of white Remy and son. We having fun. We enjoy life to the fullest. Getting high, smoking weed. Some people pop pills. People sip lean. But they run around enjoying their life. So when you're doing that, you come in contact with people. A lot of times, a downfall is the company you keep. Yeah, your friends cause a lot of problems. Tamika, for example, we don't know on T.I. end who caused a problem allegedly as a fake friend because he probably cut him off already. Because T.I. is a very, very intelligent dude, man. Very intellectual. You know what I'm saying? And I respected the video on how he addressed the people. Like, listen, I'm tired of being silent. This is what it is. And like he said, if you're being victimized as a woman, you have a right to be heard. This is his words, quote unquote. Providing you're going to tell the truth. You have a right to be heard. So in other words, he's saying, yo, listen, treat our women like queens. If they've been victimized or hurt in any shape, form, or fashion, they have a right to be heard, providing they're telling the truth. But if you're going to lie, then you're basically putting shit in the game. You know what I mean? Let me see. Rick White says, CK, why they bring this up now? What's the agenda? I'm saying, explain to me what you mean. Bring what up? Bring what up now? Let me see. Did you never comment on it before that? Because I'm talking about, I ain't looking at the phone, yo. My bad. Rick White. I'm taking up for the rap. Hey, you know what, bro? This is what you understand about me, right? I don't know what's going on with T.I. He's a celebrity, bro. I met him personally. He know who I am. He see me. He know who CK is. They all do. Bobby Valentino, Ludacris. I mean, well, my old page that got hacked, I'm with Luda and them. At Luda's birthday. Every year he have a birthday party, most of the time at Compound, Atlanta. I'm always almost in the building there. You know what I mean? They all know who I am, bro. I'm one of the goons of the industry. Don't you get it? Not no more, but I was the goon of the industry. You see me, you see wolves around me and coyotes. You know what I mean? But I'm just telling you, I don't know his personally. They saying it's no, he's a rat. I don't know none of that, bro. I'm hearing it based off a commercial he did. Guess what? T.I. had to do community service, right? Does it really hurt him to get on there and say, yo, listen, and do the 1-800, what's that program called? Shit, I don't even know because I don't entertain this type of shit. But whatever it is, the call the police hotline shit, it was a part of his probation, bro. What you want, T.I. in jail? Do you want me in jail? Do you want these people in jail? He ain't sitting on the stand for your head. He did a 1-800 call the police hotline commercial as one of the dynamics of his probation agreement. I mean, come on, man. Get the man a break, man. We so easy to knock our people, man. So easy to knock our people, man. Let's see if they do this ever clown as dirty they did Michael Vick. Let's talk about the NFL. Let's see if they do this white boy. No disrespect, because I ain't racist. Like I told you a million times, my grandfather, my mother's father white, so I'm not racist. But what I'm saying is this right here. Let's see if they do this white boy and drag him the same way they drove and drug Michael fucking Vick. Let's see if they do that now. You know what I mean? Bro, listen to me, bro. T.I. don't give me a motherfucking dime. He don't pay my bills. The nigga ain't never motherfucking offer me a motherfucking drink. You know what that mean? I'm not defending T.I. I don't give a fuck about them going on with T.I. I'm telling you, waking y'all on the fact that they created a monster. And the R. Kelly said, you really think R. Kelly guilty of that shit? Hell no. Yeah, he's a freaky motherfucker. But money-made parents deliberately put that pretty light-skinned girl in front of him. Hey, Robin. Hey, R. Kelly. Hey, this is my daughter. They on tour buses with this nigga. The parents. Going to their room and letting the daughter spend the night in the room with him. So R. Kelly ready to blame. They know he had a problem. He's a freak. They know he's a freak. So I'm going to leave and trust my daughter with a fucking known freak. But he went to jail, and the fucking parents ain't go to jail. Yeah, that part. So let's be real, man. Come on, y'all just so busy. This, that, T.I. this. T.I.'s a hood nigga, bro. Let's not get it twisted, man. All right? He's a hood nigga. They say he told. I'm not his co-defendant. I don't know, bro. Know what I mean? Guess what? Guess what, homie? Real recognized, Bill. You saying he guilty? I'm saying he got co-defendants. So what's the difference? What's the common denominator in what we talk about right now? You understand what I'm saying? You saying he guilty, I'm saying he should have co-defendants. That's all I'm saying. And you know I don't wish jail on nobody. But let's be real. If R. Kelly is guilty, where the fuck is his co-defendants at, bro? Tell me I'm wrong now. Because they was basically selling their fucking kids. Do the history. Some of them women got houses, new houses and cars and all that. Yeah. The father living in the house with them. You know what that mean? He didn't give a fuck either. Because his mind, yeah, you going to get a pussy where you might well give it to a motherfucker who can take care of you. You know how black people talk. Let's be one here, man. Yeah, see, P say both. Look, real recognized real say 100%. There you go, my nigga. See, this is why I fuck with you, boy. This is why when you come out and say, really, I shout y'all out. Because certain dudes, say we just came to a happy medium. The common denominator is we two headstrong niggas. You got Jeopardy, I got my belief. But somewhere in between, we saying the same thing. I'm not going to use the word. I'm not going to say he's guilty. I will say, where's his co-defendants at? I'm going to say that. Because you ain't just sweeping the little girl as you show, and she was there with her parents, and nobody dialed 911 until 5, 6, 7 years later. When you start paying attention to another little young girl whose parents allow her to ride the R. Kelly train. You know what I mean? Come on. I'm just saying, let's be real, man. Exactly. I'm saying, Rick White, where the Cody's at, man? That boy probably had co-defendants, man, because the parents allowed that shit. You know what I mean? Bottom line, they allowed that shit, man. Nobody's stupid, man. Let me get another call up, man. 917-966-0867, man. You know what I mean? I want to eat these wings, man. I want to eat in your face, man. Somebody say, yo, CK, man, yo, I ain't gonna lie, you be making me mad hungry when you be eating. I ain't gonna lie, I warmed this shit up. Started the video prematurely because I wanted to get my little spill off. So now I don't want to eat in your face, man. But these shits right here, P know what these are. These are ranch wings. He know what these shits are, man. You know what I mean? Got my little hot sauce over here. Oh, man, Lord have mercy. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I'm going to wait, man. You're about to be my fat boys. That's why niggas be jealous. I be in my fat boys for eating this and that. And let me niggas come from left field. But anyway, homie, you said why people bring something up. I want to follow. You talking about the T.I. shit? What you talking about? Remember, man, CK is an open book. So anything y'all want to ask me, vibe about, I'm here, bro. Just do me a favor. Let's keep our chat clean. We're not mentioning people, that people go about their business, and we're going to go back to what we was doing, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. Let me see. Exact Gravy, T.I. getting karma for putting his nose in everyone's business. That's gonna teach. You know what? You could be right, because he do be highly opinionated. Yeah, you know that, right, P? We country boys, man. Oh yeah, P. I ordered my lights. My lights gonna be here Monday morning. You heard? They put the new lights and shit in the truck. So my shit getting really crazy. All the new shit. The back gonna be tinted out lights, smoky and all that shit. Top of the game, 212 with me. What's up, beloved?
What's good? And you know it's crazy though?
Uh-huh.
Like how I said, you know it's crazy, like how when it comes to black people, like they put our business out there, whatever the case may be, and then we get put in jail and shit like that. But Charlie Sheen admitted to having AIDS and you know what I'm saying, having unprotected sex before he quit doing what it is, like 1.5 men. That little show that he had or some shit.
Yeah, and listen, bro, that nigga gave like 30-something women HIV.
And exactly. And I'm like, yo, isn't that like, shouldn't he go to jail? Like, I heard like if you run around with that and you know it, that's like attempted murder.
Listen, the Deshaun Williams situation from way back in fucking like 1999, 2000, nigga. When Deshaun, no, actually it's earlier than that, like 96, 97. Deshaun Williams went all upstate New York, fucking a little white broad, a little sisters, and giving all them HIV. They locked him up.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a double-edged, it's double standard. There's no way in hell he clearly said it, and it's still on YouTube.
Yeah.
He clearly said it. Like, yo, I had this and that, and I was running around having unprotected sex. Blah,
I know, and I apologize, so on and so forth. I know.
Mm-hmm. Nobody said nothing. There was no outrage, nothing. You know what I mean? So that's just something I wanted to bring up. You know what I mean? Salute.
Yeah, salute. You already know. Hybrid. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, former New York Giants player, Chad Wheeler. And of course, we know that. That's what I'm saying. I want to see them treat them the same way they treat all our dudes. You know what I mean? We got a couple of our people that went down for beating their females up, lost big contracts, all type of shit. Let's see what takes place. They probably gonna give him a gift. They gonna probably give him additional $100 million on the re-signing and all that. But you understand what I'm saying? That was a good example Stats just brought up. This nigga, Charlie Sheen, was running around knowingly and willingly giving female and white females at that HIV. He went online and apologized, and the shit went under the motherfucking rug. Why? Because he's Martin Sheen's son. You know what I mean? But they put Deshaun Williams all over the news and locked him up, gave him time, all type of shit. You know what I mean? But Charlie Sheen, knowingly, willingly, and deliberately did that shit. Yeah, that part. Rick White said, it's a war on the CK. That's a fact. And they still have it show on. Exactly. They still got his show on, man. Still got his show on. He doing good. He getting royalties, all that. He's a foul douchebag. That's what I was trying to figure out. Ray Rice. You're right, bro. Exactly. That's what I was trying to figure his name out. Ray Rice. That's what Ray Rice. They did him dirty too. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, but getting back to what I was talking about, right? And a lot of times, even with the Bill Cosby situation, man, right? The deciding factor in his case was weak is the motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? And then later on, to get some type of, I don't know, appeal, pardon or whatever they were trying to do, whatever, right? Right? They made him go public and apologize. Why you don't see Sidney Poitier up there? A Harry Belafonte. They was a part of that pack. Remember, it'd be Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier, Harry Belafonte, and Jim Brown. That was their clique right there. You know what I mean? He later became political, but Jim Brown, they always getting high back in the day. All of them. You know what I mean? Getting high parties, so on and so forth. These niggas are just mad smart and got under the radar. And Bill Cosby trying to maneuver and buy NBC and then start his own network and then try to come together, a black coalition with him, Oprah, everybody, and buy up a bunch of shit. They told Oprah, listen, you doing good, shut the fuck up and get the fuck away from him. They told Eddie Murphy, he was part of that thing. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck away from him. we got his black ass. Because they knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to create a whole new black America. A whole new black enterprise. And why do you think Tyler Perry, he started Tyler Perry Studios. He did that. But why do you think he fell under that BET NAACP umbrella? To protect himself. Like, this nigga ain't starting his own network. What? So he got smart and did the takeover with BET. So he can still push his works, hire who he want to hire, and be protected. Because Sister Deb is strong. Top of the game, 212 with me.
Yeah.
What's good? What's good? Oh, you already know. Shout out to the Billy.
What's poppin', beloved? Hey, yo. Shouts to everybody, man, in the chat this morning, man. You know, you dropping some real jewels, man. Real spill this morning, big bro. But what I wanted to address, big bro, man, that it's an indictment. It's an indictment. And this big Wayno from Southside, nigga.
Yeah, what's good, Wayno?
It's an indictment. Yeah, everything healthy, man. Everything healthy. Yo, indictment. It's an indictment, big bro, to my sensibilities. If I'm with a nigga every day, we getting to the bag. We breaking bread every day, right? We breaking bread. We getting to the bag every day, and I know that this nigga got questionable traits. I know that this nigga got fraudulent traits, right? But as long as we get into the bag, I ain't got shit to say. And then all of a sudden, we have a disagreement, we have a falling out. Now you want to expose a nigga's indiscretions. Now you want to expose. To me, that's an indictment on that man.
That's a fact.
Big bro. If I'm real right, and I know a nigga's fraudulent, a nigga's not real right, I got an obligation, right, to either stop fucking with him, right, or get rid of this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? So all of these niggas, that shit is lineary. All of these niggas that come on social media and trying to expose other people's indiscretions, and you had full knowledge about this all along, that's an indictment on your sensibilities. You're not real right. You know what I mean? This is lame. This nigga is corny, man. You know what I mean? If I know that a nigga's a Joe, or if I know that a nigga is a motherfucking lame, I'm not gonna be in close proximity to company to this nigga, man. You know, it's the bullshit. And the more it's a whole saying we stay here all the time, big bro. The more you talk, the more you reveal your motherfucking head. The more you talk, the more you reveal your head. And these niggas every day be on here, you know, contradicting themselves, saying dumb shit, man, weakening the nation. We look real fucking goofy right now, man.
Yeah, that's
you know
a fact.
If I was a little homie, I wouldn't want to be a part of no motherfucking part of this dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But we look real weak. Man. You know, big bro, listen, man, keep getting to the bag, keep doing your motherfucking thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what we should say? If niggas not talking about you, you're not fucking nigga. Salute.
All right, salute. You already know. Shout out to the Billy, baby. You see what he said? He been sitting back in the cut, analyzing. He just said it. If niggas ain't fucking with you, you don't fuck with nobody. I'm glad people starting to recognize it now. Bro, I don't have no issue with nobody. You know why? I got my own skeletons in my closet, bro, that I'm dealing with, man. It's called aggression. It's called a propensity to violence. A bunch of that I try to control the day-to-day, bro. I'm not bothering nobody. I make it clear every time I do live, I don't want no smoke with nobody. I'm chilling. But I ain't scared of nobody, though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you call me out, I don't have a fraudulent background, so I'm going to wrestle with you until round 30 because I know what my background is. And all the real niggas across America know what my background is. I've been in different states, man. Every time you see me. Heavy, moving around. You know, it's that, and you talk about that. CKO, is that chain real? Nah, I'm running around. Is my neck looking purple, nigga? You know what I mean? I'm running around with fake jewelry now, huh? You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back to this common denominator thing. Common factor. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's a fact. Not looking for trouble, man. OG. my son know my stilo. He said OG eating wings, oranges, and Henny. It's not Henny no more. It's called White Remy. Look. This is what I'm playing with now. No more Henny. This is healthier. This is made from grapes, 1 gram of sugar, but I ain't drinking. I ain't drinking like a week. You know what I mean? I ain't drinking like a week, y'all. You know what I mean? I ain't drinking like a week. You know what I mean? Been chilling. You know what I mean? As you can see, your boy's starting to get small around here. I get a little full. I eat too much. I ain't gonna lie. I be good until I eat some rice or some shit like that. Then shit get crazy. You know what I mean? $8.50. I smell that thing going down. $8.50. Like another 10 minutes, I turn it over. Let me tell you something, man. Right? Yeah. 1 gram of sugar, Nitro. 1 gram of sugar for real, man. That's the problem. People realize we drink Henny, all that shit. Yeah, we went with the trend, this and that, Henny this and Henny up, this and that. I have to be a Henny guard. But the next morning, you wake up with a headache. You know why? You're consuming nothing but sugar. Sugar and gas. Hennessy gas. Okay, what you say? They just found a way to smoothen it out. Yeah, good cognac. Remember what I told you before? Cognac is originally made for cigars. People used to dip their cigars in cognac. Then they found a way for us to be able to consume it. Put the gold sticker on it and we went for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. He said, wintertime hibernation season, that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to TruthMag100.com, Truth Magazine, for showing the love to all of us, me, Miss T, everybody. Shout out to everybody, man. Hassan Campbell, Miss T, Mel Cross, Queen of Harlem. Shout out to everybody. Nah, naturally, I don't want the Henny no more, bro. You heard? This shit here, you don't get headaches with White Remy. I promise you. Because it's made from grapes. So you don't get, it ain't got all that extra shit inside there. 1 gram of sugar. Who wouldn't want to drink? But I ain't gonna lie, it gets you fucked up, though. That's how I sip a cup, and I'm good. If you do too much, you go home right there. Potential fight juice if you get too stupid with it, you heard? Nigga said, the New York City Police Department and scheme team we trust, snitching since 2000. Crazy, man. Let me see if I got stabbed. The Hennessy kept me alive. The Hennessy kept you alive, Boston Quad. These are crazy niggas, man. That Hennessy keep you alive, nigga. You kept you alive. That adrenaline kept you alive. The $80 bottle. I know that's not the real big man. I know it's not. When I raised an issue on it, I made it clear. I said it could be fake or it could be real. You know what I mean? But who gives a fuck? We ain't talking about nothing in here. We being real about our thing in here. Niggas say hit him dude in the head with that bounce off him. Shaq Cravey. Richard Millie. Willie Martin never gives a head. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying, bro? You don't get no headache, man. You don't get no headache, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this over here so I can get in tune with what you're saying. Or whatever. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, man, so this is the part of friendship, relationship we don't identify with. You need to start identifying with what's the common factor, what's the common denominator of your relationship. This is how you learn how to deal with a person. You see how I did all that? Now I'm bringing you to what I'm going to say to y'all in layman terms now. In order to learn how to deal with a person, you got to know what's the glue of your friendship, of your relationship. Is it money? Is it the bitches / women? Because it's different between a bitch, a woman, and a hoe. It's a difference between that, but we'll deal with that in another live. But is it the bitches or the women? You know what I mean? Cars, jewelry, the nightclub. Do you play bridge, backgammon, CeeLo, poker? What's the glue of your friendship and or relationship? The common factor, the common denominator. That's the glue. What brought y'all together? Why do you stick with this dude? Why do you hang with this dude? You know what I'm saying? You ever heard the term flat lever? I know the old head. Remember when a person called you a flat lever? Well, the glue or the common factor of your friendship is the fact that y'all like to hang out. So when you tell him for you to go home, he don't know Mama Love on the step like this waiting on you. Oh, you a flat lever. I'm not a flat lever, nigga. I got a curfew, nigga. That switch hurt, nigga. That extension cord hurt. Because, yeah, I was a extension cord, nigga. That's how bad I was. I was a extension cord little nigga. Yeah, I ate that extension cord heavily. You killing me? I was that nigga. Get on the radiator so you can bing, bing, hit the radiator. The radiator takes some of that heat. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was that dude. Badass. My son said he like high price whiskey. Like, you know what? You know what's a good high price whiskey? And it gets you fucked up? Who know about Macallan? You get you a 12 years age, 15 years age, or 20 years age Macallan. It costs you a little down, but think about it. It's 20 years age, 15 years age. This is the premium stuff. This is what white people drink. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jason Sandoval, man, for that. At the King's Theater, whatever, you know, you had the general manager, Jason Sandoval. You know what I mean? Cool white dude. You know what I mean? Very, very cool white dude. Very intelligent. Strong. Work by the book. You know what I mean? It's a sister there now, Stephanie Tomlin. Shout out to Stephanie. Good sister, man. I give her a headache, but she love me, though. Corey, I ain't in the mood for this shit today, Corey. All right, just home next day. Yeah, you good? Yeah. Caring sister, man. You know what I mean? I think she from like Kansas City, something like Kansas, something like that or whatever. But, you know what I mean? She survived in New York. She good. You know what I mean? They worked at Staples Center. They traveled. They heavy promoters, man. These are the top dogs here. Jason Sandoval, Matt Wolf. You know what I mean? Google those names, man. Heavy hitters, man. And I was fortunate and blessed to have come in contact with these people and build a rapport and relationship. What's the common denominator factor in that? Promotion. Can I promote parties too? Promotion and the hustle. They hustle and bustle, man. You know what I mean? A lot of them went from the King's Theater. They went from Staples Center to Live Nation. Matt Wolf of the Live Nation. Jason Sandoval, Live Nation. He's in Boston right now. So when y'all see us hybrid pop up in Boston, that's my man. He's a part of Live Nation. He's going to get us into that circuit. You know what I mean? For real, man. No. Sunset Side is my shit. Hey, you already know, Smitty. Flappers love, Flappers pride, Flappers forever, baby. You know what I mean? Shaq Gravy, no. Live Nation cutting them checks. You don't believe me? Ask T.I., ask Redman, ask Method Man, and all the rest of them. They think Redman all of them are still eating. And Method all of them are on tour, and Smith and Wesson on tour. Live Nation, man, they book all around the world. That's the biggest booking agency in the fucking world, man. Live Nation. And look, know what I mean? And look, I fuck with them. Sunset Sparkle. Right? And I fuck with these people. How? Through construction. We built the King's Theater. I got a part of that. I ended up getting the hotel across the street and the gym. They got it's a Crunch gym over there now, a Taco Bell, like a little bullshit little piece of strip mall they got over there, whatever, with all the different stores in it. And we helped build that, but in the process, when the theater started getting coming to completion, I was bidding on stuff. Security contract. We couldn't get the inside security contract. Why? Because they went through a professional contract. Them motherfuckers got a multi-million-dollar contract for the King's Theater. Me, on the other hand, my contract, because it's over, so far, I'm there for the duration. According to, HR and, the CEO of the company, the ambassador, group, something like that or whatever. But I got a couple $100,000 out the deal though. Put it that way. I make about $92,000 a year for that. But I'm there for X amount, at least a guaranteed 10 years I'm there for. You know what I mean? And so I got a few $100,000 out the deal. Me and my folks, me and my people. You know what I'm saying? But it started from somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, Franco E, I'm giving niggas game. They gotta pay attention though, man. We back to our spill. We need to get back to us now, man. Ain't no more defending lies and rumors and gossip, bro. We already know bullshit gonna be bullshit, man. You know what I mean? You only come under scrutiny and attack when you're doing something right. So I'm gonna keep doing something right and keep falling under attack. And I welcome it. It's all good. Just don't expect a response back now. I'm tired of going back and forth and coming out my character. My character is who I am. This is who I've been my whole life. A shrewd businessman. That's what a gangster is. Go to the encyclopedia and pull up gangster. A gangster is a shrewd businessman. So let's get back to business. Let's get back to basics, man. Why we got to keep going back and forth with the nonsense shenanigans, man? Gangsters pull up. We have conversations, man. We put things together. You know what I mean? We eradicate suckers too, though. You know what I mean? So that shit go, man. Let's get back to the basics, man. You know what I'm saying? The Goody said facts. Bill Goody said facts. He understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hey, what's good, Aaron?
Hey, is it good, Doug?
Everything good? You need something?
What?
I said everything is good on my end. You need something?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, man.
1 second. I'll call you back, okay?
All right, cool, Aaron. Look, you can't make it up. See how that's the Markel Group. See how a big corporation just called my phone? Building rapport relationships. These people right here, half of them is Jewish, some of them are Italian. They don't care about what y'all care about. You can get on all the CK. My texts are going to continue to come through. You know why? It's called services rendered. I sell a certain product or a certain service, and I produce and provide that in which I promise according to our contractual agreement. And so therefore, I get the corporate dollar. Can't even make it up. I'm talking about this shit to y'all, and then the people call. You know what I'm saying? So I call him first name Aaron. It's a white guy, Jewish guy. You know what I mean? But you see I called him by his first name because that's a relationship that I build with people. My street personality is totally different from my business personality, but sometimes my business personality often leaks over into the street. Why? Because that's who I am today. I'm a businessman today. I don't got to stay in the corner and issue out dimes and 20s and weed and all that. I sell nickels and dimes and crack. I've been grabbing. I never sold. I always sold weight anyway. Or even we broke down when we had a spot in the 80s, and the spot, we did 5 G packs at a time. Every pack had 5,000 in it. You know what I mean? So it's a whole different personality when you're dealing with CK. Mr. Sex Money Murder, he understands P. P my dog, first of all. Like, that's my dog. I don't even want to hear nobody getting crazy about him or with him and that. see you in traffic is an issue. Bottom line. I ain't talking about him and Stats. That's their brother. They don't fight. I ain't talking about him and Stats. I'm not talking about him and Jazz. I'm talking about none of that. Those are my brothers, all of them. Jazz and Stats ain't really getting along, but those are my brothers. Bottom line, we ain't talking about the family no more. We talking about in general. Any trolls, snap, get at certain dudes, don't expect me to take a picture with you in public or be kind to you. Get off the internet buffoonery now. Let niggas be who they are, man. If you don't like a person's character, then guess what? You can text them, yo, nigga, you suck. And don't come back in the chat no more. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to get crazy, call the phone, threaten people, save their life, their children, all that. You ain't got to do that. Let's cut it out. Let's get back to basics, man, because there's a lot of games to be told, man. I'm giving y'all a free game. All the shit I'm doing right now, I'm telling y'all, I can put this shit in the book. That's what I want to show y'all. See how certain shit come out? That's what I want to show the people. That's what I want to show y'all. Listen, it took a minute to find this, right? And a very intelligent young lady, she's a student, she's 15, about to turn 16 years old. I gave the book title, whatever. You know, kids are more savvy than us. They find shit. This is the first book given to me by Dow Butler Wowo, right? Uncle Yaya. You see this book right here? By Al Dickens. It's a must-read. P, I'm going to let you read it, P. If you ain't already read it. I think not probably, though, because, I mean, this is something that, it's a rare book. It's a rare find. But, you know, baby girl, you know what I mean? Found it online or whatever. I kept talking about it. Googled it. You know how little kid, they smart. I found it. Is this it? That's it. Read this book, y'all. He used certain phrases dealing with, it's all about life, but it's dealing with animals, and the rabbit and the squirrel, so and so forth, and you know what I mean? But must read, a deep read. After you read this book, it's going to change your perspective on a lot of things that take place in life. It's one book right here, right? That's what I got. I'm going to read it all over again, man. I missed this book. Right? And then this is the second book he gave me. I went through 1 million books, but these are the first 2 books he gave me. As a Man Thinketh. All right? James Allen. A must read. This is the must read right here. All right? This is that. When you start, after you read these books right here, you start seeing the different side of Corey King. You understand the transition I made while in prison, while I started programming, while I went and got my GED, while I came home, I went to college, business management, and all the rest of that. Because these 2 books set it off. After these 2 books right here, I read African Civilization and Freemasonry. Of course, I read Makes You Wanna Holler by Nathan McCall. I read that too, which basically brought me back to our childhood, the Man Huck Hokalibia days. I read that too, but I read a lot of books in between there. You know what I mean? Freemasonry and the Secret Society. You know what I mean? The Origin of the Black Man. Behold the Pearl White Horse, whatever. I read so many books, y'all. Metu Nita. Of course, The Art of War, which they should never get at to black people because niggas start using it in the wrong form to hurt each other and deteriorate the fabric of the black pride and black unity. But all right. 48 Laws of Power, another book based on separation. These are all books made by you know, people that was allegedly successful in corporate America, white America. But it teaches us how to divide and conquer each other. So even though people say, yeah, I read this, that, it's really not a book for black people, to be honest with you. Machiavelli the Prince, another book to teach you about war and separating the people and the shit y'all see online, people trying to fake expose people, this and that, right? All these books depicted In order to beat a person successfully, you have to discredit them, take away from them, cast a shadow over something they may have achieved or accomplished in order to attack them, because like you weeding them out, the army is strong, but when you make the general look crazy, the army turns against the general, then you can successfully kill the general. That's not for black people. Why? We don't own nothing. Most of the people that book is made for is worth a minimum of 400 or 500 men, 1.8 billion, 6.7 billion. That's for those people. The brains of the world. I'm gonna take the Napoleons and the Hitlers. I'm gonna take over the world. Those people that have unlimited resources. It's not for black people on the ground floor trying to get up. It's not teaching us to get up. You understand what I'm saying? That's not like for the Beverly Johnsons of the world. That's our people. You see them in Johnson & Johnson, and you see, Ebony Jet magazine, this and that. Yeah, those are our sisters and our brothers, but they don't have the multitude of billions that we think they had. They had a couple hundred million, yeah. But guess what? A couple hundred million is? It ain't spit. You ain't see MC Hammer, all the money he made, how he went broke, trying to take care of his community. He had his friends and his homeboys as his managers and his accountants and all that shit. And the man went broke. He's rich again now through royalties and, people helping him. Because he had a few people that respected him and missed him. And it helped him. So he's back helping Mike Tyson, another person. Mike is up now. Mike got his money back and everything, but Mike went broke for a minute. Mismanagement, people, him having a good heart. Let me tell you something. Mike Tyson is a sweetheart. Mike Tyson, I'm not going to go into name, places, but I will say this. Jackie, my sister. Anybody know Jackie from Newkirk? That's my sister, has been my friend, my childhood friend for years. Me, her, Rena, Melinda, Maggie, the list goes on. It's a bunch of us. But that's my friend Hamo. You know what I mean? But he let Jackie run with him. I think Jackie probably was the purest thing that he had in his corner. That's his sister. He had my hood lit. He came to Flatbush, especially to Newkirk. You seen a bunch of Benzes, Hummers, this and that. You know what I mean? The hood out there and Mike Tyson out there with us like this. You know what I'm saying? The story about Mike Tyson talking with the money, this and that, in his hand, that's a true story. That's not a lie. You watch the money too, your eye follow money too much, Mike don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? That's a true story. Anyway, moving right along, we got to start loving each other, man, and appreciating each other, man. You know what I mean? Everybody quick to shoot that black eye or that blemish at T.I. But what did T.I. really do to you, though? He can't be that much of a rat. He alive. They kill people in Atlanta. Fuck y'all talking about? Georgia gets busy. Just like North Carolina and every other borough down south and stay down south. Nigga, this is the new West Coast right here, nigga. This is the new Chicago down here, nigga. The home of AKs and sticks, nigga. Because you know what the difference between the AK and the stick, right? They was calling M16 sticks. You know what I mean? The AK was an AK. You know what I mean? Then they start getting Dracos, all the rest of this shit. But don't get it twisted, man. He can't be that much of a rat. Ain't nobody killed him yet. They killed niggas down south, man. Especially in Georgia. It gets heavily motherfucking ugly. Some kind of ugly out here. Let's not get it twisted, man. Man ain't never do nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? Never did nothing to nobody besides haters. Haters. Like the Billy just called me said. Why niggas wait this long to start calling T.I. all kinds of snitches and rats? Why? Because he put his team on? You know what I mean? Who know 5 mics? Y'all familiar with T.I. artist 5 mics? 5 Mike's is a personal friend with the little homie, Annie Damu. That's the little homie right there. A big homie to a lot of y'all. That's my little homie right there. Right? Me and 5, we hit each other. We call each other direct. We be on IG fucking with each other. In fact, if you see this 5, follow my new page at Flappers Chronicles. The Corey King, the real Corey King got hacked. And that's for the rest of y'all out there. Follow me at Flappers Chronicles, Corey L. King. The 01, the real Corey King, got hacked on IG. Anyway, but 5 Mics. 5 Mics stay down, stay loyal. And T.I. take care of him. 5 dropped his little singles here and there, but he hasn't really properly dropped a whole album yet. But my son is pushing, got a nice house, all that, man. Just like Dro and all the rest of them. T.I. team and his family is already comfortable. They're all right, man. You know why? Because the same nigga that plays artist is his entourage when he travel. They have a couple big security, but most of the time his entourage is the niggas that he fuck with. Dro and all the niggas that carry the mics, spit on the mic, the niggas fight too. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real, man. He take care of it, I mean, he take care of his team, man. That's the important part. You know what I mean? Her Nigel, he said, I don't want to hear. He said, I don't want to hear about no rats because nobody doing nothing but go upload a video. I said, right. That's 100% right. You know what I'm saying? That's right, Nigel. He said people need to stand on their own business. That's right. Franco E said Scarface is the real legend of the South. That's a fact. That's a fact. Scarface definitely a legend of the South. You know what I mean? Shout out to Face, man. You know what I mean? I never do who I know personally. Good dude, man. Different. Real intricate. Scarface, one of them dudes, they be vibing with him. He'll just say some shit out of left field, and you catch it, but don't really catch it. And you go home and think about it, that nigga just schooled the shit out of me. He one of them dudes. Smart motherfucker, you know what I mean? Yeah, we know the gun shit. T.I. with the gun shit. You know why? Like I said, he's a street nigga, man. Of course he gonna have the hammers, all that shit. Niggas start talking crazy. He's one of us. He's a street. He gonna get the guns. We don't understand that. But all that other shit, man, what took niggas so long, man? What took y'all so long? Oh, he a rat now? What took y'all so fucking long, though? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I fucking Willie D. I be in his chat sometimes. He be involved, whatever. I shout him out here, look, see my name or whatever. 212 with Corey King, but he know that spoons. I know all them dudes personally, man. I told y'all when I was doing my song Go Getter on everything, man. Pimp C and Bun B was in the studio with me, man. When I was doing that shit, I did that shit. Whatever on Prince Studios, whatever 610. Got my shit mixed down by Mike Dean and everything. You know what I mean? I don't be bullshit. I don't be online lying. Jay Prince would have been checked me if I was online lying about that shit. You know what I mean? That's why I keep stressing to y'all that people understand, that don't understand, Jay Prince do not be with the illegal shit, bro. He'll tell you, yo, I fuck with you, but yo, if you doing illegal shit, keep that shit in the street. Don't bring it around me. I swear, on everything. He told me that's a mad time, face to face. Nigga, I fuck with you. I see you be having things, but don't bring dirt around me. Yo.
Top of the morning, brother.
Top of the morning. What's good? What's good with you?
You a busy dude, but I know I'm a pain in the ass, but I always learn persistence pays off in the long run, you know what I mean?
Nah, I don't got this number, bro. It's a new number.
Oh, this is you gave me this number.
No, I'm telling you the number that you got. I don't identify with that number.
Oh, well, you gave it to me when you were down in North Carolina.
You're not listening to what I'm telling you. The number you call from, I couldn't identify with it. I've been seeing it call, but I'm like 413. What the fuck? I thought it was a bill collector, man. I thought I owed somebody something, man.
Yeah, you never saved it.
And you ain't never text yo, this is so and so. So I'm like, even now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring you up to date. About 5 or 6 months ago, we had a conversation. I told you I was trying to get a pop with a channel, and I was coming with some ideas.
Yeah.
You the one gave me hanging with the homies.
Yeah, look, I know that. I remember exactly how it took place, and I told her, I said, Joe, when you're ready to create your channel, hit me up. You know what I mean? And you was telling me about your neighborhood, the environment. I said, all right, well, bet you incorporating your mans, call it hanging with the homies, and just do real shit. Studio life. When you're out in the street, if you're in the gambling house, casino, I remember everything very well.
Okay, cool. Do you remember you gave me an invite to your wedding?
He said to my wedding.
Yes, you did. You said, Joe, call me. Because you said you was getting married at the end of this month. So I hit you up on the live, right? And I said, yo, send me that invite. You was like, yeah, I'll be at your wedding. You must have forgot. Because you was like, yeah. Because I hit you up in live and you said, yeah, I'm going to be there at the wedding. And I'm thinking, nigga, I'm coming to your wedding.
Oh, yeah, no question. Yeah, but I think you misinterpreted. My man was getting married, not me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said my wedding.
So you might have thought, you must have wedding, whatever. Anyway, check it, right? Tell me what you think about this idea. So I want my very first live to be about me meeting up with you and we hitting the gym. Because I used to train boxers, plus I was personal trainer for many, many years. So if I can meet up with you once we hit the gym, then you can connect me with everybody else. Maybe I might get lucky with Queen's Flip and the rest of your homies. Because you got to remember, I'm a triple OG. I'm 60, but I'm in shape. I'm still in the street.
Yeah, I remember. And that's what I'm telling you. Like, you know, whatever.
Right.
We can do that. I'm down. I'm in North Carolina, so we link up, whatever. I definitely need to hit the gym. I've been doing. I haven't done no gym yet because of all the COVID situation, whatever. So I've just basically motherfucking been grinding off my environment where I'm at now. But we can do that. Once it's to the point where we can do the gym situation, we can do that, whatever. Like I said, I'll help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because, don't get it fucked up. I pull up in North Carolina and I got family out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal, but if we can do it in New York. But the whole thing is, it's going to start a major trend because you got mad haters with us, which is good and bad. The only bad thing about it is you letting these fucking young clown ass niggas get you. You OG. You ain't a triple OG like me yet, but you're still OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm 60 years old.
Hey, yo, he don't look 60, by the way, y'all. He don't look 60.
I'm 60 years old, bro. My oldest son is 40 years old. Trust me, I'm a Queens nigga. And
Yeah.
I fuck with you heavy. You got a lot of haters. I'll be wanting to comment, but you know, that's that kid shit to me. You doing what you doing, you helping motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And you want a lot of haters. I'll be wanting to jump into your boxing top and shake you, be like, Case, don't even respond to them niggas. You building them up by even responding to them. You know what I mean? You validated already. Niggas don't need to prove nothing to them fucking clown niggas, yo. Niggas gonna hate. And you said one important thing that really woke me up, and I'm an OG, and it made sense. I never even thought about it. I thought about it, but I didn't really take it that deep. You said you could be locked up with a nigga, and he could be one way. As soon as the nigga get in the street, you can find out something else. And you 1,000% right about that. Because I remember when I was locked up, you know, I was looking out for this little young nigga. And, you know, I thought he was cool. I took him on the wing to stop niggas from extorting him. But then when the nigga got in the street, he was a whole different type of nigga. So, you know,
yeah, that's how I be.
The only thing you got to do, my brother, and I'm speaking to you as an older head, you just got to not let them niggas get to you. Because I'm thinking, damn, you just got your motherfucking felony expunged, you got your motherfucking license to carry. All you need is them dumb motherfuckers to call up and be like, yo, he threatened me. They're going to take this shit away from me. Because I got a license to carry too. I was telling you.
Yeah, I remember that.
I know how this shit works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be real careful with them haters because they'll tell it. And once they do, you know, it's something stupid. Then you got to go through all this investigation shit before you can get.
Yeah, because I ran into son. Son recognized we started vibing and shit. He'll tell you, we moved around and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I said, yo, bro, I help you with your channel work. He said, I'm on the new YouTube channel. I said, don't worry about it. I help you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he hit back. I didn't know the number. See, I sent him my number. So when he hit me back, he didn't never text and tell me who it was. So I'm saying 412, what the fuck is this? So I want to answer the phone. You know?
Yeah, okay, yeah, well, yeah, Queens is my house, man. I've been running through there for years. You know, I grew up in Queens. I fuck with Brooklyn, Bronx. You know how it be when you from New York, you fuck with all the bubbles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember.
You're the first person I seen on. I'm like, yo, what this nigga doing up here? I didn't even know, violent niggas be on like that. You know, most niggas in our state, they don't really fuck with YouTube. But then when I realized how much money was involved, I'm like, yo, let me hit this button and see if I can give me a link. And then, I just don't know what to move from there, but I got great ideas. My thing, because I'm 60 years old and I'm an OG, and a lot of niggas know me from all over, because I was running through, I was listening to y'all conversation when y'all were talking about, like, Binghamton and Elmira, New York, and all those places. I set all them motherfucking places off in the motherfucking mid-70s. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas know me, from that. Elmira, Binghamton, New York, Albany, New York. I done ran through all them towns. I know Manhattan and all them little towns. You know what I'm saying? But my street name is Blue. Niggas know me by Blue. I never got caught up with the whole Rikers Island all upstate. Them niggas didn't catch up to me until I was like in my late 40s and shit. And they finally caught me. You know what I'm saying? They laid me down on the conspiracy bed, and I was there. But before that, I escaped all the jail shit and all of that because I was the boss. I had niggas working for me. You know what I'm saying? The niggas took falls and shit. I took care of niggas, But so when I got older, and I realized and I became conscious, I'm like, this shit ain't the motherfucking move. So I switched lanes, started flipping houses and shit. Then, I came up to Massachusetts, got to the dog business. I've been doing that ever since. I had a couple of nightclubs. I didn't been there and did it all. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no question.
So now I'm like triple OG status. So now I'm just trying to find a lane because I like this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing music also, and I really fuck with you. I love your music. I got some tracks too. I used to rap back in the days when you was a kid when I was rapping. I was like 15, 16 years old. You had to be about 5, 6 years old then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had a crew called Blue and the Bamboo Crew. I came up with LL and Run DMC and all the niggas. That's my era. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those niggas is younger than me. You know what I mean? So, I grew up on Linden Boulevard with a whole bunch of niggas like Dirty Red. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie Buck, he's older than me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of cats. I came up through the Fat Cat era. As a matter of fact, when all that crazy shit happened back in the days, that's when niggas started scattering up north. When Fat Cat put out those stupid move, everybody went up north, down south, niggas going to South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida. I just went up north, and I hit Binghamton and then Syracuse, and because I was on the run back then in the days and shit, but time passed now. I'm laid back now. I'm up here and shit doing my thing with the dogs. And I'm trying to find a lane, and I like that lane and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
all right, well,
you might even be interested in it.
We're gonna poly off air, whatever. And I hope we get situated. Like that's why I asked you if you got like a daughter, somebody, or a son that's like computer savvy or whatever, and get them to sit down with you, help create your channel, your title, whatever it's gonna be or whatever. Like you gotta learn how to do your description. So I'm not gonna lie. See, my admins, my Mars, they help me create my description. That's how I got the PO box, all the rest of it, whatever. My Mars, they participated. They helped me do most of that. So I had the cheat code. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, whatever, that's the first step. You gotta first create the channel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I created. I just don't know if I did it right. I already got videos on my YouTube thing already, but it's a lot more shit to it. I know. You know what I'm saying? But because you got your name, and to me, you a valid brother. You know what I mean? I want you to be the first person I fuck with because you the one gave me the motherfucking idea. You the one started to hang with the homie. And I like that title, Hanging with the Homie TV, because that title there is powerful, especially at my age,
because it's like I'm hanging with the young girls, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be out there rapping no more and all that type of shit. But I know a lot of niggas, and I think it's gonna catch on once I get it going. And if I can get you to validate me with the other homies, first of all, I'm gonna be validating anyway with your little crew, them young cats. When they see me working out with you, then I can reach out to them. You can help me reach out to them, and I'll maybe be able to work out. I'm hoping Queens Flip show me love because I'm a Queens nigga. You know how that be. He made me, man. I don't really know the brother like that. He's a young boy to me, but
let me say this right here, right? Right. Everybody do that. Yo, help me do a channel and that, and then maybe you can plug me with Queen Flip. I'm gonna tell you, like I just told the other brother every day, right? The first thing Queen Flip gonna say to me is, "I have a CK. What's his story? Who is he?" You know what I'm saying? And I met you in traffic, so I can't really validate what me and you talk about word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like had I ran with you and with the XYZ, like I say, your Queen Flip, yo, look here. This is my man, blah, 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 blah. As a matter of fact, boom, it's stamped. I saw. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So your best option is to build your channel. I can help you with certain dudes that I personally deal with, and you can go from right there. But remember you said you wanted to move around and maneuver with certain dudes? That's your best format to move around and build your story, build your legacy from that point. You know what I mean? Later on, if somebody recognize you and see something they like, they'll reach out. All Access Viral, all those channels. If they see you doing something that they recognize, they're going to reach out. They reached out to me. I vibe with them. I have rapport and relationships with them now. You know what I mean? Different with Cloud Chaser. You got Rowdy Radio. People going to see, and you ain't got to reach out to nobody. I ain't got to say your head, deal with them. They're going to say, you know what? I like son content. Let me see if I can interview him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the best route. Everybody think.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm in the cut. Let me listen. No, I'm still on air, so I don't want to have 2 hours. I know my people. I open the chat up. Damn, CK, yo, let somebody else call up. You call my personal. I just answered. I got tired of seeing the number call. I said, who is this? Like, I mean, once again, to show you, I don't got nothing to hide. I don't know. I don't be knowing all the numbers. But anyway, and we'll talk off air. Let me get back to my show. All right.
Okay.
All right, and I call you after the fact.
Okay, my brother.
All right, peace. Salute.
All right, salute.
Look at Boston. Boston Quad. He said, my ma is laughing a lot. Not serious to start the channel by beef with dude. Don't take that route. Listen to that nigga. That nigga crazy. Don't say nothing to him. You know what I mean? Exactly, Bori. That's where you self-made. Yeah. I mean, everybody do that. Of course not. Spot him, got him. You know damn well I'm not doing no police commercial, man. You ain't know that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, he was on federal parole, bro. He did it as a fucking stipulation of his parole. I think the parole officer was being funny by doing that to him. You know what I mean? Wayne King, salute. You already know, free the Hercs. You know what I mean? I think the police is being funny style by doing that to his PO. But yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to put myself in a position to be on probation, none of that shit. I did that, nigga. My whole life I've been suffering with the penitentiary situation. I mean, let's look at Spider God Entertainment. He said, got him. Okay. The CK, if it was your parole, would you do it? Of course not, man. I just answered that question. Why would you ask the same question? Hell no, I wouldn't do it, man. You know what I mean? But now you got to keep in mind, T.I.'s a multi-millionaire, man. You know what I mean? Nigga want to be in the street or whatever case may be or whatever. Don't get it twisted. All you niggas talk that talk. Y'all ain't trying to leave your girl and your kids in the street, man. Let's be real, man. T-Spot him guy put the smiley face at 100. You know what time it is. But now if I was in T.I. position, you never know. You know what I mean? I might say, you know what, fuck it. It's a commercial. They already trolling and kicking my back anyway. Why not? Listen, if you see that shit, call 1-800-TIPS. Did he really snitch though? Of course not, man. Of course not. He didn't snitch, man. That's right, boy. I'm needed out here, man. We got a lot of motherfuckers that depend on me, man. You know? Yeah, you see Richard Millie said, valid points, CK, let's be real, man. You know what I mean? That was T.I. as a multi-millionaire. The nigga, let me tell you, first of all, this is just a real album. Them artists, right now, the new generation is killing off the shows. So you seeing them with $200,000-$300,000 off of shows. By the time they get the royalty money, T.I. them just already started reaping the benefits and getting their money from the shows. They really just now started to get most of their money. Hey, Gigi worth about 30, 40 million right now, but he just really started to get the bulk of his money from all those years of fucking performing. That was all show money you see them niggas balling with snap. They just now starting to get their fucking residual fucking income off of their music. Now, later on. Know what I mean? Are you like the Family Hero song? That's what's up. That's what's up. Might even play it for you and shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Boston called free game, man. Let me tell you something, man. This is what niggas don't understand, right? You see me to start charging. Yeah, I'm about to start charging this shit, man. In fact, I'm about to pull a Jazz up move. I'm doing members only, man. Well, Jack Frost, the first person I seen do the members only, but I ain't got a nigga Jazz who perfected it. Jazz had mad, I think it's like a little green. I be in this chat. I support little homie. I support him. Like our little bullshit. That shit under the rug, and it's about us supporting each other. You know what I mean? Nah, I ain't doing no funk flick lipo, nigga. You crazy, nigga? I'd rather be a chunky boy, man, than to do all that, man. Don't you know lipo? They pulling shit about you and all that shit, man. That shit's not good. I know people that had lipo, women, like my little cousin, all them, and stayed sick, asthma started acting up crazy, all type of shit. Because that shit just taking pieces from you, taking body fat, and just sort of what else, veins and shit that's coming out with that shit, man. Because you know what veins inside your fat too. Once you start developing fat, veins and shit start spiraling through all that shit too. You don't know what they pulling. You don't know what they pulling up out of there. You know what I mean? You don't know what they pulling up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He said, whoa, slow down, kid. On the fan. Nobody said fans only page. They were talking about members only, man, on YouTube, man. Nobody said fans only. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Say how y'all just take that in. Listen, man. Listen, man. You taking twice as much as you let out. If you say 2 words, then you supposed to listen to 4. Get it? Taking twice as much as you let out. Listen, man. Nobody should know members only. I mean, no fans only. Know what I mean, on YouTube they got members a membership pay where you pay $20. People charge $15. I don't know how much Jack Frost is charging, but Jack was the first person I actually seen do the membership. Then Jazzo did it, okay, maybe whatever. I ain't gonna lie, I need to start doing it. It's a charge for game. I'm giving too much free game out, man, and y'all don't even appreciate it. I give y'all niggas free game on how the motherfuckers sustain and live throughout life. As soon as the nigga say, yo, CK got a booger in his nose. Yo, CK, explain that booger. Explain that booger, CK. Yo, CK, yo, explain that. Like, dumb shit, you know what I mean? Name another nigga online that do what I do, man. Let's be real. Go through all my videos. Exclude the fighting joint when I had to fight back and, defend myself. Forget those. Go through all my videos. I'm giving niggas game. I'm trying to show you how to get through life and survive. I am a felon, convicted felon. 4, 5, 6, 7 fucking felonies, dog. Convicted. Did time my whole life. And guess what? I came home and did something different. I ain't bragging, nor am I capping. It's a fucking ask you fact. I did something different. You know what I mean? Listen, brother, once again, I just told y'all don't call nobody name. Now you say, yo, so is Scheme. I don't care about Scheme or nobody else. Don't mention their name in my chat. All right? That's that, man. We not doing shots or shading nobody. Them days is over now. All right? Please, brother. All right? We don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? That's it, man. Don't call nobody name in here, whatever. More power to them people. Shout out to them people, man. We don't care about them people, man. All right? Don't do that no more. We're not doing that no more, all right? My son said, Minister CK, yeah, facts, man. It's time to get back to what we was doing, though, man. You know what I mean? Give me a second here, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back at y'all.
I am Mac Murder. I'm here to set the record straight. Well, son, man, listen, man. Man, niggas hit my shit like, yo, cool. Some niggas, they talking all this crazy shit, right? But if they say, yo, the nigga CK scared you, I'm like, yo, niggas not my cousin, right? Yo, son, listen. Bro, listen, son. I don't even know what the fuck is going on with social media shit. I hear you and this and Wildcat beefing, yo. You know that's grown, bro. Like, that's my son, yo. And that niggas, yo, bro, what the fuck? Man, what you doing, bro?
Salute, brother. That's that. Salute, baby boy. Yo, Queen, how you be? Listen, blood. Make sure all the homies eat, man. Don't care for the biggest and smallest, man. The world ain't shit, we all don't eat, man. You heard? Yeah, that's up. That's all our show. Make sure all the dogs eat. Everybody gotta eat, big bro. Everybody. I hear that shit.
That's the old man said.
Pirate talk, pirate talk, pirate talk. Talk to him, talk to him. Hybrid.
The world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna live. What the old man said, It's what the old man said. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna live.
I'm in the red light district on my red light shit. If you schemo to get on, then get off of my twin dick. You stupid ass niggas, always chitter and chat. You acting so bossy with thoughts of a wild rat. Gotti never took no bullets, but they went in his pockets. And every question that they asked, he was changing the topics. Everyone my bro defend, be a snake in the end. So before I use a sword, I take their head with a pen. I'm tired of the bickering you doing for views. If you keep on reporting, you'll be making the news. I'm connected like the mob, I'm giving some men shoes. CLK say sick 'em, I'm biting them before the shoot. Listen to this hook and believe it, it's all true. This world ain't shit, and I'm gonna put you to bed. And these are the words that old man said. And these are the words that old man said.
See, the world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna live. What the old man said, It's what the old man said. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna live. They say CK this and CK that. He too old and he can't rap. But let me tell you this, CK strapped. And when it comes to the money, CK racked up. You little pile puppies chill. Don't you understand CK's the real deal? Play with the real steel. Burn little niggas. You don't understand till I heard you little niggas. Look, DD Babe in the spot. So I gotta turn up. Papa never nigga top. I ain't never gonna stop. I'ma always rise up. Never rise down. All you fucking clowns talking brazy. You don't understand the flow. You don't What can I tell you, lames? Why should I explain? Really, it's all in vain. You hate on the rain, you hate on the chain. The things that I say, the way that I play, fuck it. I'd rather bust on you dudes and crush on you dudes. I hate all you niggas, scrape all you niggas, drape all you niggas. You don't understand, ain't no paper, little nigga. Little YouTube views and YouTube comments. You don't understand, make a nigga wanna vomit. The way you hate my steeds and the way that I play. Look, it's what the old man said though. The world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. What the old man said, It's what the old man said. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. What's the turn? What's the turn? What's the turn? What's the turn?
We back, y'all. My bad for that. I was actually chopping up a night for a second too and shit. But yeah, man. It's called consideration, man. Be considerate for our entertainers. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, whatever, they don't owe us nothing, right? But you gotta give them credit. A lot of people put on some good shows, Busta Rhymes, T.I., Ludacris. You know what I mean? Like, so as soon as somebody says something bad about somebody, stop jumping out the window. Oh yeah, yo, I'm telling you, my man so-and-so said, it's now your man so-and-so's a shithead and he's jealous. How about that? You know what I mean? Calling people out their name, all the rest of that shit. That shit is crazy, man. I mean, anybody else want to call up? 917-966-0867 or whatever. You know? I told you I got a busy day today. I got to make some move. I stayed on a little extra longer. Just to vibe with y'all because I ain't been on for a couple of days. Running around taking care of other stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, so the key word today is common denominator or common factor. Start getting into that. Figure out, you know, under what circumstances did life bring you and somebody together. It don't got to be male and female or relationship. It can be friendship, business relationship, so on and so forth. But what's the common denominator? What's the common factor? Because once you figure that out, then you know what you're there for. This is how you stay in your lane. Let me turn that mic down a little bit. So to me, that shit going like it's loud. Yeah, right there, that's better. I don't see the red line no more. Let's deal with that. What are we here for? You know what I mean? Let's be real. Go back to earlier Jay-Z. This ain't a game. This is not why I came. And he said it a few times. This ain't a game. This is not why I came. Because he understood the common denominator amongst him and other people and why they came together to begin with. Like him, Dame, Biggs. They had a common denominator, a common factor. And once Dame stepped out of the scope of them, that common denominator, he left himself. And he said, yeah, hold wait, leave me left himself. How you online saying Cameron took over a house that Jay-Z built? Let's be real now. I heard it. I slept on, but I heard that. Yeah, this Cameron took over the rock. How you take over the rock? You ain't nicer than Jay-Z, nigga. You decent, you nice, but you're not nicer than Bleak. All beans. How you take over a house that you ain't built? The key word would have been, this is Cam. I'm now a part of the Rockefeller family. This Cameron. Yeah, I'm rocking that chain. You know what it is? Rockefeller. That's legitimate. To say you took over a house that the God MC created, that he built, Dame was out of line, man. Yeah, Dame Dash is out of line. All right? So let's be real now. Just to kill that argument. Cause I hear that argument like, yo, what about you said that? Dame is out of line, bro. He got on national radio with Cameron. They did a little tour, radio tour, bring up the fact that he signed Cameron, saying Cameron took over the rock. Get the out of here. Nigga, watch your mouth. Come on, man. That's the house the God MC built. How you do that? How you do that? Nah. Now, because Cam still got it. So, yeah, Bean's up for grabs now because he lost his way. He went through a whole bunch of stuff, but lost his voice. But back then, Cam wasn't saying Beans, man. Crazy. You know what I mean? Son says to start the show. Well, that's my son. That's my son Heath. Heath, what up, baby? I love you, boy. He said we should start a show called Prison Debates. That's a fact. Because, you know, we used to debate this in the yard all day, right, Heath? You know what I mean? Bang, bang, boogie. Salute, salute. You know what I mean? Boston Carson is called loyalty by default. I can go for that. But you understand what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day or whatever, you know, that was disrespect, man. Straight up and down disrespectful, man. It's like me going and saying, yeah, CK, the new member of Dipset, I took over Dipset. Drew Santana and Jim Jones, I'm like, yo, what? Fuck wrong with this fool? Nigga, high, I'm dope with dog food or some shit. What's wrong with this nigga? Took over what? After niggas put all that hard work in. All of a sudden, here I come, the newest member, talking about I took over something. And don't get me wrong, Cam nice. I tell you, my favorite Cameron song is him and Prodigy Losing Weight. Classic Cameron. You know what I mean? So don't get it twisted. Yeah, Benny Siegel was nice back then, so he wasn't even nicer than Beans, man. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day or whatever. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Let me matter of fact, I'm just gonna finish the live because I ain't gonna keep going back and forth to my phone and answering. All right, so with that said or whatever, I'm gonna end the live because I got shit I gotta do today anyway and shit. Right? But with that said, I'm gonna try. If somebody remind me later on, I'll get back on. We're doing another live. We can finish building. Because I'm really not done building, but I got shit I got to do, appointments like that or whatever. You know what I mean? With that said, salute. You know what I mean? Get in tune with self. Know what your common factor and common denominator is with your relationship with your wife, your friends, so on and so forth. Once you do that, then you know what you're there for. You know what they're there for. This way you don't get it misconstrued. And none of that shit. I didn't do that. Last time I was trying to look out for dudes, break bread with dudes, and meanwhile, they thinking they using me, but my common denominator, my common factor was game. With that said, salute, you know my slogan. Grocery sell more than dope. Peace.